Hello Taurus, and welcome to Three Trails Tarot. Thank you so much for being here today to watch this November 2021 tarot reading for you. Now this is a general reading, so sometimes it may not resonate with you. However, I really hope that even if it doesn't, that you do stay for the entire reading. And you never know, there might be some good information that you'll find useful in November. So please hang tight, hang in there with me. I would really appreciate it. And thank you for supporting my channel. The very first thing I'm going to do for you, Taurus, is I'm going to find out what your general energy is going to be in November, okay? So what is Taurus's general energy? And Two of Shells. This is union and harmony. This is like being in love and finding that wonderful person to share your life with. So we have union and harmony. Let's find out what your overarching theme is going to be for the month, Taurus. Let's see what we have for you. What is Taurus's overarching theme or activities for the month? Whoa, this one just... Star. Okay, so the Star card is a beautiful card. It tells us there's lots of miracles and wonderful things, a feeling of renewal, a feeling of hope, inner clarity, and having faith again. So this is such a wonderful way, Taurus, to start your November. This is just beautiful. I hope it stays like this for the entire month for you. Let's see what else we have as an overarching theme or actions that are going to be occurring in November for Taurus. And here we have the Empress. And so with the Empress, I call this card sort of like a mother nature card, because with the Empress is all about creation and abundance and fertility and parenting. And so Taurus, there's a very high possibility there could be an addition to your family. Those of you who are expecting, congratulations. Those of you who don't know but will be expecting later, congratulations. This could also be an adoption, or maybe you just sort of end up inheriting a child from your family that needs someone to care for them, and they will end up being with you for a while. So, but this is another beautiful card, Taurus. And let's see what else we have for you. Wow, this already is just wonderful, magical reading here. And we even started off beautiful with union and harmony. So here we have Two of Wands. And with Two of Wands, we see that you've already made your choice. You've already made a choice, but now you're waiting to see what happens now that you've made the choice. So you're still waiting for the results of this decision that you made fairly recently. It's a very recent decision, and you're still kind of waiting to see the results of that decision. You also may have some travel plans for November. It's very possible. I don't know, I'm kind of getting the feel, Taurus, that this is not going to be a long trip or a faraway trip. This feels more like maybe the next city over or the next state, within your own country, or to the next city or the next town kind of thing. It doesn't feel like it's leaving your country and going to another country. It doesn't feel like a huge trip for some reason, Taurus. I don't know. I'm kind of just getting that with you. I could be wrong, but that's just the general feeling that I'm getting. So maybe for the most of you, most of the Tauruses listening, that's the case, that they are not going to be doing some far off travel. They'll be close by. Okay, let's see what we have, what else we have for you. And we have Seven of Swords. So there's going to be a time period within the month, Taurus, where you're going to feel that you can't trust someone. Someone's being sneaky. Someone's being deceitful. Someone's not telling you all the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. They're not giving it to you. and you kind of feel, you know, leery about this. You're taking precautions. You see how these swords are kind of like building some kind of boundary, and that's you. You're kind of like this smoke behind the boundary. Your sense of well-being is kind of like being protected by the sword. That's what I'm kind of getting with this, with the smoke behind it, is that you feel suspicious of this person, and so you're not totally opening yourself up for them because you want to protect yourself and make sure that they don't, if they are in fact truly being deceitful, because you're not really sure at this point. It's more like a suspicion. You don't want them to be able to hurt you with whatever you show them. So that seems like a small thing that's going to have. These two are big things. These are major arcana cards, and these are big, wonderful, beautiful, life-changing things that are happening for you. This is just like a everyday kind of thing that might pop up, you know, that we experience in times of life. It's not a life changer, not a path changer, but definitely can be kind of annoying and irritating when something like that happens. All right, so let's look at your daily stuff. What's going to be your kind of like general daily activities for the month? Oops, this one fell out, so let's grab this. We have 2 of Cups. Oh my goodness, this matches your shell. This is, excuse me, this is harmony, union and harmony. This is a possible marriage proposal right here. Let's see what else we have for you. Probably should have brought my water here. 9 of Swords. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to lay these down before I keep reading them, because they're supposed to go up and down here, and the way I have this set up. So let me, whoops. Actually, it feels like it's this one and then this one. There we go. Okay. And so we have, let me go back. 2 of Cups, 9 of Swords, the Hierophant, the Emperor, 5 of Cups, King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the Lovers. Wow. Okay. A lot of romance going on in here, Taurus, which is just a beautiful thing. Just wonderful. Okay, so let's go ahead and read this for you. So, the very first part of the month, you're going to get an offer. You're getting an offer for a commitment, a union, marriage proposal, something that is going to feel like a long-term promise with a partner, okay? So, you're going to get that right off the bat, the beginning of November, Taurus. That's going to be super, super exciting for you, if that's what you want. However, somewhere along that first week, you also are kind of thinking of the past. And just kind of maybe having some regrets. I don't know if this regret has something to do with this proposal, or maybe the proposal just reminded you of something. It feels more like a relationship regret. Maybe there was someone that you thought you should have also considered. I don't know. For some of you, that's a relationship regret. For some of you, it feels more like there's people that got left behind. They weren't like lovers, but more maybe like friends and family, or family, friends and or. Am I confusing you? They're either friends or family, or there could be friends and family that you have feel that you've abandoned or have abandoned you. Okay, for some reason. And this really gets to you, because with the 9 of Swords, it really affects your sleep, and makes you feel that it just really bothers you. You get closed off. Look, you have all these things just kind of surrounding you, and just, you know, all locked into this armor here, just being very defensive and worried of what others might think of you. But you know what? I want you to focus on this light coming through here, that although you have these feelings in the very beginning of the month, there you do get clarity. You do get clarity. You start to realize, you know what, I made the right decision. I am on the right path. This is where I want to be. So you do get to that point, and that's very much indicated by the star and the Empress, that you do get to the point where you know that you are in the right position. Okay, so the King of Pentacles here pops up for us, or for you rather, the middle of the month, and this could have two meanings. With the King of Pentacles, I see this, I actually more see this as this person right here, the one who's giving you proposal. So the King of Pentacles is someone who's mature, someone who's in maybe a leadership position, a very grounded person. A grounded person, a person who may even have their own business or is at least successful in the job that they're doing. This is the person that wants to, like, you know, really be with you, make you a life partner. The King of Pentacles, so this is an earth sign. This person could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. This is the person that really has very strong feelings for you and wants to take care of you and be there for you and care for you. So that is what I see for you. And then with the Hierophant, we see sometime the end of the month, you seek counsel. I believe this counseling that you seek from someone who you feel is an authority, or maybe of a church or religion, or just somebody that you look up to and trust their guidance because they have the same values as you. You go and talk to them, and I believe it has to do with this union here, this proposal, this offer. This feels more like a love reading, Taurus. And I guess it makes sense because union and harmony, right? I should have remembered that for your general energy for the month. So this month, I mean not this month, but November, the month of November 2021 is definitely all about love and relationship, and that very deep committed, that relationship where you're going to feel committed to each other and want to be there for each other and make promises to each other to be there through thick and thin, and for a much longer period than, you know, maybe dating. So we have here you seeking counsel with the Hierophant, and this person that has similar values to you, or is an authority, you know, of your religion that you want, you know, you trust. So there might be some, this might be a player in why you're seeking counselor, maybe some regrets, some bad feelings that you have about lost relationship. Perhaps some of you broke up with someone in order to be with this person. Or maybe some of you had to leave family behind in order to be with this person. I don't know. There's a lot of people listening, so this could all apply, but just to different people, right? And then here we have at the very end of the month, Ace of Wands, the starting of a new passion, the beginning of a new passion. Why am I so focused at that? I'm looking at this like it's an egg. And this is supposed to be a wand, right? So this is probably like some kind of crystal, like you know, if you had a wand, magical wand. But I see it as an egg for some reason. And it feels like this passion is going to be about wanting to grow a family, or, you know, have a kid with this person right here. I don't know. That's just the feeling I'm getting, because it's all mostly reds, right? But then I see this green here, and these leaves match these leaves, and I'm just like drawn to that. So I think that's where it's telling me to focus, is that you may want to have a child with this person. This is a male in this picture, but this could be a female too, you know. So I just feels like there's a desire to not only accept the offer, but also to have a family with this person. Now, under here is the guidance. So we see here the Emperor, and the Emperor is kind of like a father figure. So we actually have both here for you, huh? We have the Empress and the Emperor. So this is definitely all about family. I mean, these are two different cards, but this really tells me that this is all about union, determining whether or not you are going to accept the offer for matrimony, or you know, or just an agreement to be that person's one and only. And so the Emperor here, there's a lot of respect. It tells me that you two have respect for each other, and you also have been, you know, you want to have some plans with each other. But the Emperor tells me too that there might be a tendency for you, Taurus, to kind of take the lead, like present yourself as the leader in this relationship. And the leader, as we know, can sometimes have bossy qualities. I'm just gonna have to say it. Bossiness sometimes. So Taurus, just be aware that that is something that might happen. Not to say that it absolutely will, but for some of you, there's a very high chance that could happen, that you may see yourself as the person that's in charge, or has to say how the relationship is going to go, or when things are going to happen, and that can cause some friction between you and the person that you want to be with. So chill. Chill. And you know, when you feel yourself kind of getting a little bossy, or if somebody hints to you, oh wow, you're kind of like, what are you, the boss of me, or you're kind of getting a little directive, that's, you know, I hope you remember this reading, and you remember the word chill. Just relax, okay? You don't always have to be in charge, Taurus. Sometimes it's okay to just let go and let someone else take a turn. All right? So that's the guidance there. And then here with the Lovers, look at this, it's so beautiful. Okay, so in this picture, my focus is that one has completely opened themselves to, they have exposed all their truths to you, or you have exposed all your truths to them. I don't know which one this is, if this is you or if it's them, but it looks like in this relationship, one is being secretive, or one is not giving all, telling it all, and one is telling and showing it all. Okay, so the guidance that I see in this card is this, because see, look at this person right here, the way they're like, what's going on here kind of look, right? I think in this card is trying to say, look to see if there's a balance in your relationship. Now, if you guys are okay with this, where one is completely open and sharing everything, the other one is like totally dressed, hiding, you know, hiding a lot of things, or not opening up. I should just say opening up and sharing. If you're okay with that kind of relationship, both of you are, then that's fine. Okay, because I believe that every relationship, there's no one-size-fits-all relationship. The relationship has to be the way you both feel it should go, right? But this card is saying, just attend to that. Ask that other person. If you're this person, hey, are you okay with me being fully clothed and not like showing you everything, and telling you all my secrets, or totally making myself vulnerable, even though you're sharing a lot, and then they can tell you how they feel about that. And if they're okay, then all is good. If you're this person, you might want to say to this person, you know, are you okay with me sharing and opening myself up? Or if you want them to open up, you would ask, is it okay if you share or open up? Whatever it is that you think will make the relationship feel balanced and feel comfortable for both of you. Okay? So that's what that card is all about. I'm going to draw some cards from here to see if we can get more clarity or additional information about your month. Six of Cups. Okay, so with Six of Cups, we see how they're all relaxed, looking at this picture. This penguin is looking at this picture. I mean, not penguin, dolphin. This dolphin is looking at this picture and just saying, oh, I remember the good times, you know. So this is kind of like a nostalgia card, thinking of the past, thinking of what it used to be, what it was like, our dreams, our hopes for ourselves when we grew up, what we wanted for our future, that kind of thing. So I think a lot of what you're going through, Taurus, in this month is kind of based on what you have always hoped for yourself. And I think that's why this also came up when the proposal came up, because you started thinking of, should I have done some things differently? Would that have made, you know, things better? You start to question yourself, and I think it's because it's based on this nostalgia here that you have. Okay, so just be aware that that's a possibility. That might be the reason behind this. It might actually help you get through this period where you feel that you might have had some regrets. Okay, let's see what else we have for you, Taurus. So we also have Nine of Swords. Okay, so that's an emphasis card. Okay, I'm going to put this right here with regrets and this proposal. And I'm going to put this right here. Nine of Swords. This came out twice. The thing that's interesting here is that we have 78 cards. And these are two different decks, right? Well, actually, there's three now, because this is the third deck. And yet we got Nine of Swords again. So this tells us that this is definitely something to be to think about, to focus on, to maybe prevent, because Nine of Swords means being up at night, not getting enough sleep, worried about things. And I believe that's I'm just going to set this right here in the middle, because this regret card, I think, is the reason for you being up at night and being worried. Okay, even though you have someone that's really wanting to be there for you, and that leads you to seeking counsel with this person right here. Let's see what else we have for you, Taurus. Eight of Swords. And with Eight of Swords, that tells me that a lot of this is self-imposed kind of feeling of, oh my gosh, I'm stuck. I don't know what decision to make. I don't know whether to accept it or not. I just feel, you know, like I'm trapped now, or I can't make a move, or I can't move forward because there's something else I should have done. So that's what this Eight of Swords is about. So that tells me that even though you care about this person right here, and you know this person is good for you, you're kind of still not sure, it looks like, because you're thinking about the past of things that you wanted for yourself, and then you have this feeling of regret that is keeping you up at night and making you feel like you can't make a decision and don't know whether you can accept that or not. Let's see if we can get some guidance from the oracle cards for you, Taurus, okay? This is a really good, you know what, Taurus? Just to be loved is a beautiful thing. And when you have people in your life that really want to be with you and love you and care for you, and they're a good person, then that is a good thing, right? I mean, I would hope that that's a really good thing. So don't be too hard on yourself, all right? When this situation pops up for you in November, if this is resonating with you, don't be hard on yourself. Remember to love yourself too, okay? We're all humans. Well, I believe we all are. And we all make mistakes. None of us are perfect. We all make mistakes, so don't ponder too much on the mistake. Okay, so I've got two things here. The first one is stillness. So this card is saying, you know what? If it feels kind of overwhelming or difficult to make a decision, sometimes it helps to just be still, to separate ourselves from, from distractions, like the Hermit card, and just really sit quiet for a minute, quiet your mind. Perhaps meditation. I think meditation would be a good one to do to get that stillness. Or sometimes just sitting by a lake all by yourself, listening to the lapping water, the birds, or the ducks. That can be very helpful to calm the mind and help gain some kind of clarity. So the other guidance here is erosion. And erosion is all about trying to, you know how the wind blows through the rocks and it reshapes the rocks, right? So the more the wind blows through the rocks, it cuts through the rocks, and it transforms the rocks into a different shape. And thoughts do the same thing for us. Positive thoughts or negative thoughts reshape our thinking. And so this card is a reminder to choose the shape that you want. Do you want to be reshaped by positive thoughts or shaped by negative thoughts? All right. So that goes here with the stillness. And I believe meditation would be very, very helpful for you, Taurus, when that time comes, okay? If you ever feel that situation where you feel overwhelmed. I'm going to pull one more oracle card for you. I feel like I need to shuffle more. Okay, here. And we have phenomenon. So, you know what? We may not always have the answers to every question that we have. Sometimes you just got to take a leap of faith and do what feels right, okay? Sometimes we just got to go and follow our heart. I'm going to pull one more oracle card for you, Taurus, to close this all off and see if we can get some additional wonderful guidance for you, or some additional insight into this reading. Embrace. Find peace with your current state of being. Wow, that pretty much says it all right here. You are in a situation. There's wonderful things happening to you, but somehow you're not peaceful. You're not feeling peace. You're not feeling stillness. You're not feeling all the joy that may be there because you're focusing on what maybe isn't right. Okay, so this is saying embrace what you have right now and find peace with your current state of being. So there you go. That's all I have for you, Taurus, for November. I really hope that you found this helpful somehow or insightful to you, whether it resonated or not. And if you did, please be sure and be kind to like and subscribe before you head out. And also, I really hope that you will join me again for the December reading. Have wonderful holidays, and till next time, take good care and best wishes to you always. Bye now. Thank you.